from this to this. Stay with us and we'll show you how to remove orange peel in just a few minutes. Hey guys, welcome back to World Mechanics. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. In today's video guys, we will show you how to remove orange peel from your paint guys. Let's say you just painted something and you have orange peel, we'll show you how to fix that. No matter how good your guys, sometimes you will have orange peel. It depends on the temperature, it depends on the paint, clear coat, quite a few factors guys. Now, no matter again how good you are, you will always have some orange peel. It could be bad, it could be barely noticeable, but in our case it's pretty bad. It was really hard when we sprayed the clear coat and we'll show you how to fix it. So as you can see, let me show you what it looks like. Okay, this is the door. Okay, right here, it looks terrible. Okay, right? Check it out. This is quite a bit of orange peel. The car was painted yesterday. We just fixed the quarter panel, it was just like that, and check it out now, it's amazing. Check out the reflection of that window, how smooth it is. Check out the one right here. Okay, it's all fuzzy guys. Okay, you can see it's terrible right now. So we'll show you guys our method of doing that and it will look amazing, I guarantee you that. Now, quick introduction guys, we have more than 200 videos on every car we get at the shop because our mission is to save you as much money as we can. So all we need is a bucket of water guys, clean water, masking tape. Always guys, mask the surrounding panels, okay, the one that you do not want to fix. Let's say you just painted your door and you want to remove the orange peel from the door. You need to tape the quarter panel and the fender. In our case we'll be doing both because we did the fender and the door and we just finished doing the quarter panel. So we'll get 1500 sandpaper guys, all the tools and parts that we use in our videos guys. All that is listed guys, you can find the links in the description of the video below for your convenience. We get a wet sponge, dip it in the water and we start sanding back and forth only, or up and down. Do not go in circles, no. You just need to go back and forth. You're going to notice guys how it's going to start foaming. Okay, that foam is actually your clear coat and we'll explain how much you need to go guys. Now, it's super important not to go too much on the edges. Why? Because the edges is where guys, okay, it's where you're going to sand quite a bit and you can go through the clear coat, and if that happens you have to touch it up, you have to blend it, and it's a complicated process. We have the video on the channel how to repair a deep scratch, so you can check it out, okay, and you'll be kind of like that, but it's a complicated process now guys. So we'll go ahead, keep sanding, okay. We're going to rinse it off later and show you what we're going to do next and what it needs to look like. So when you're done sanding guys, okay, we're going to rinse everything off with clean water. Okay, just rinse it off, make sure it dries, and we'll proceed with the next step. We need to sand with 2 more different kinds of sandpaper guys. Why? Because we need to get the scratches out of that 1500 sandpaper so we can easily polish and buff that thing, and you can see how much better it started looking, right? Okay, check it out now. If I come in an angle, you will not be able to see, okay, that orange peel anymore when it's wet, but when it dries actually right now, it will get really dull. But don't worry, we'll fix it in a second. So as you can see, it started drying. Okay, it's getting way better now. Now I want to show you what we're striving for guys. Okay, if you want to have absolutely zero, okay, orange peel, you should not have little bitty pinholes. Now if you just have a few guys, that's perfectly fine. Why? Because we will use 2 more sandpapers. So even though we have a few right here, be careful around the edges, we'll get them with the finer sandpaper. So that's what it looks like. Next we get 2500 sandpaper guys, 2500. Okay, again, all the links will be listed in the description of the video below for your convenience. So dip it in water, okay, and start sanding the same thing guys. Now this one will not take as long as we did with the first one. This one will be a little bit quicker. What it will do, actually it will remove the scratches from that 1500 sandpaper and it will reduce the size of the scratches to 2500 sandpaper. And after that we just have 1 more round with sandpaper. Okay, you see what it is, and we'll make that thing look like a showroom car after that. So we're done with that step. Now guys, okay, what we're going to do, we're going to rinse everything again. Why it's so important to rinse? I recommend even to rinse and change your water in the bucket, okay, between sandpapers, because sandpaper is made out of very fine stones guys, little bitty stones, and they will stay on top of the surface that you're cleaning, okay, sanding, and you have some in the bucket. So change your water, get clean water, okay, and go to the next step. So in our case, the next step will be 3000 sandpaper, guys. Okay, 3000. And let me show you, we don't even need to wait for it to dry. Okay, this is the sandpaper right here. Again, we just dip it in water, guys, and we start sanding. Now, what this sandpaper will do, it will remove the scratches out of that 2500 sandpaper, and it will reduce the scratch size to 3000, which is a very minimum, guys, scratch. And that will make things really easy to polish and buff later. So, we'll go ahead, okay, sand the whole area, and we'll show you what we're going to use next. So we're ready to rinse it, guys. This is the last step that we did. Okay, we're going to do that. We're going to rinse it super good now. We're going to pull the tape, and we'll be ready to buff it and polish it once we, guys, okay, have everything dried. So next thing, you'll see everything dry, dull, no shine at all, but in just a couple minutes, guys, you'll see it like brand new again. Okay, guys, so what we're using next? We'll be using, guys, Turtle rubbing compound wax. Okay, this is really good stuff. Now, if you use the 3000 sandpaper, everything should buff out really easy using that compound twice, and you'll see why. First time, okay, the clear coat will absorb quite a bit of it. So what we usually do half of a door, one fender, not too much, guys, because you want to work one area before it starts drying. Now, we'll do the top half of the door, and then we'll continue with the bottom. Another thing, guys, stay out of the sunshine. Do it on a cooler day. On a hot day, your results will not be as good. Why? Because the compound will start drying, and especially if you're in the sunshine, it will not work out. You have to be in shade in order to do that. Then we have, guys, the buffing pad right here. This is a buffing pad. This right there, it's a polishing pad. It's completely different. We have all those, guys, listed in the description of the video below. We have the buffer here, variable speed buffer, and we're going to go ahead and start buffing it now. So let me show you, guys, okay, what it's going to look like, okay, and how we're going to make that thing like showroom quality paint job, guys, even though it was so bad. So let me turn the light on for you. You can see a little bit better. Adjust the RPMs on this thing. So far, you can see how much shinier that thing gets. We'll start doing that to the rest of the door, and we'll show you the results. So we're ready, guys, for the second coat of the same rubbing compound. We're going to apply one more coat. Why? Because the first one, okay, it's kind of like absorbing in the clear coat because it's super dry from the sanding. Now the second coat, guys, it will do wonders. So we'll do the same thing, okay, about the same coat, maybe even a little bit lighter, it really depends, but we'll leave it like that. Okay, that's perfect. And we're going to do about half of the door again and the rest of the half later. And stay with us, guys, we'll show you two more things that we're going to use, and you will see how that thing will look like a showroom quality paint job, even though, guys, it's a backyard paint job. So okay, we're ready now. Same thing, same part, same equipment, everything is the same. So I'm going to go ahead now and start buffing, guys. Don't stay too long in one spot because you can burn the paint. Just move once in a while. Okay, check out, guys, how much better that thing looks, and it's still greasy, so you'll see in a little bit it will look perfect. So we are going to change now, okay, the buffing pad with the polishing pad. They have different designs, guys, but we're going to include the link in the description of the video below. Okay, we will install this one, and we'll show you guys, okay, what we'll be doing now. Okay, you can see it will look much better now, but we'll be using, guys, machine polish compound, and you can just use that series, Perfect It series. We'll have the link again. It works really good, step 1, 2 and 3. We'll be using step 2 from this one, and turtle wax rubbing compound, because we ran out of this one, but both of them work pretty good. The 3M might even work a little bit better. It really depends on the paint, in my opinion. So we're going to do, okay, we'll do about quarter, okay, 1/4 of the door, because this one dries a little bit faster, okay, and we'll show you guys what it's going to look after that. So let me go ahead and grab the buffer quick, and I'll show you guys. You just need to buff it again at about, I would say, medium speed, and don't stay again too long in one spot, because you can burn your paint. So let's start on it now. Now I want to show you guys what it looks like now, okay, and you will be surprised, guys. It's still dusty. We're not done, but okay, but we're going to go ahead, we're going to do the rest of the door, and we'll show you what's the third thing that we'll be using, and you'll be shocked how good that thing will be looking. So you can see, guys, okay, that thing looks amazing. Check out the reflection. It's still dusty, we haven't cleaned it. We're going to use the third wax, okay, which is by, okay, let me focus, by Chemical, guys, Gloss Works. This thing is amazing. We have the link in the description of the video below. We're going to apply a thin coat of this one again, and we're going to do about a quarter of the door at a time. Okay, it's bluish green in color. So we're going to apply a quarter of the door. We're going to buff it again at about medium speed on this one. You can even do a little bit on higher speed. It really depends. You can buff it by hand if you want to. I'm just a little bit lazy, so I'm using the buffer, guys, okay, for everything I can. So okay, let me pass the camera, and we'll buff this one, and you'll see the difference. Alright, guys, check it out. So we're going to finish the whole thing, and I want to show you, okay, the end result in just a little bit. But practically, guys, this is amazing quality paint job. Check out how clear the reflection is, and remember what we started with. So we'll do the rest, and we're going to inspect everything towards the end and explain a few more things. So check out now, guys. Okay, we're going to wipe everything, and you will be amazed, guys. Okay, if you don't go that good, I don't know what you do. By the way, check out the sunset. It's amazing, right? Check out the colors. Truly beautiful. So if I come here, okay, and we're going to have one person stand by the door, okay? Okay, let's come back a little bit. Check it out. Okay, the reflection is simply amazing, guys. So hopefully the video will be helpful to any of you guys trying to do that. Please, guys, hit that subscribe button for more videos, and see you guys next time.